Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a lesson I learned when making a freeform art sculpture that doesn't quite go as planned, so you don't have to then make the same mistake. This super colourful resin sculpture I'm about to show you was going really great until a choice at the end makes something surprising happen. The time, effort and resin that went into this piece deserves a happy ending, don't you think? Either way, you'll learn heaps in this tutorial, and stick around until the end to learn what to avoid doing when creating your own freeform resin art sculpture. Let's just move them over to the side. I'll put my light on too. Hopefully you can see a bit better then, but I'm moving those to the side for the moment because the next thing we need to do now is put our stones down. And I've got my little centre. This one here is around 40 by 44 centimetres or 16 by 17 inches if you're in the US or somewhere else that uses the imperial. And this one here is 38 by 33 centimetres or 13 inches by 15 inches. I might start over here. Yes. I got so excited when I saw these. I hadn't seen them before. A little bit like candy, aren't they? Wow, look at that. Now with the freeform, if you've seen me doing them before or watched someone else do them, we do have to wait a few hours after we've pulled the resin until it's touch dry and not tacky before we put it on the former. Wow, look at that. What do you think? I love hearing comments, so just if you've got anything to say, if you've tried this before yourself or you've got something you'd like to add, I'm always open because we're learning here, aren't we? None of us are perfect, we're all learning. Just take a risk. Doesn't matter if you have a fail, you just keep learning by those mistakes. And that's how we get better. There we go. I think that's enough. If I've got enough of the clear though. See, I've mixed that much. It's quite cloudy today. I find that the just resin does get very cloudy on a cold day. I have got my room heated up to 21 degrees, so they recommend between 21 and 25, or I think it's 70 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. The room has to be a certain temperature for the resin to seal, but they do say if you want to get rid of the cloudy look, just pop it in some hot water and that clears it. But I haven't done that. I'm not too fussed. I think it'll be okay. A little bit of the clear first around the edges. I did go to the resin calculator to see how much I would need for this. So I've only mixed up 600 grams in total and hoping it will be enough, otherwise I'll have to make some more. See, I'm even tempted to do a little bit more of the clear. I might make up another lot. If I need some more, then I can do it after. I'll do this one next and then I'll come back to that one. Okay, so I've got some alcohol inks here, yellow, pink, grape and orange, and I'm just going to do a little bit of squirting with these, and just to give me a little bit more interest. Look at that. What do you think? Should we give it a little bit of a stir or not? Without touching the bottom, I don't want to touch the bottom. Just give it a bit of a swirl. And you never know what they're going to do once they dry. It will do what it wants. It knows what it wants to do. I don't. There we go. And I am going to leave that like that and come back in about 5 or 6 hours to see if it's dry. It's now, what time is it right now? It is 12:20. So, because it is a little bit cooler than usual, even though my room is now 22 degrees. I'll have to wait and see. I'm just making sure here that they're right up to the rope because I don't really want any dangly resin on this one. I just want it nice and firm against the edges. So I'm hoping this will help it. Okay, it's about 9:30 in the night. Now I did leave these at about 12:15, and so they've been drying for quite a while. They're touch dry. I'm hoping that they're not at all soft or on the edges. They look like it's pretty good, because I don't want the weight of the rocks to let the whole thing drop. So we're going to be putting it on the former now, and I have to think about this because it's either I've got my former here. Now we either use one, and I have seen someone do that where they put the smaller one on first and then the larger one on the top of that, because it has got the plastics to separate it. And like that, you'll know that one will fit into the other. In the past I haven't done like that. I have made two separate ones and then joined them together, and I guess I've been lucky. They have fitted in beautifully. Am I willing to try it this time? I'm not sure. I think I might try the other method, but my only worry with that is that sometimes when you pick these things up and try and put it on the former, they tend to go whichever way they want and they could stick to each other. So that's the risk that I'll be taking. So let's see how we go. I have cut the plastic so that they're separate now. This one here, I'll have to take it off the, yeah, there's a little bit there. I might just cut that off. Got stuck to the silicone rope, but see how gummy it still is. So you know, that's the danger is that it will, yeah, okay. I'll see if I can get rid of this rope because that's just going to get in the way. There we are, I've got it here, so put that aside. And this one here's got the other rope. And take that off. So now, I guess the small one would have to go first, wouldn't it? Oh, this is always the part that I hate, because all that beautiful work, if you do it wrong, I could at this point have a disaster on my hands. So well, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to pick it up and put it on the former, and then I'll move the former over so you can see it. I think I've got that. That's why I put that little rock there so that, I don't know if you can see that. I think that's dried sufficiently so that it's sitting quite beautifully at the moment. My worry is now putting this one on top of this one. Do I do that, or do I get another former? But see, my other former is smaller now because that was supposed to have the smaller one on it. Let me think. I've got to think about this. If I had the smaller one on the outside, oh look, I think, let's pick it up. The bit that I'm worried about, I put it here. This one, just foil. Might be okay. I can start admiring it now. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Now that I've got it up here, I don't have to worry so much, hopefully. It's got the full weight of this one on it, which I don't really like, but okay. We're going to leave it like that and see what happens in the morning. But gee, it's a certainly a colourful spectacle, isn't it? It's very pretty. After I left you, I did some propping up. So you'll see all my little bits and pieces that I've put together to try and give it some shape. Well, here she is, and bolstered up by a whole heap of different bits and pieces. And what I'm going to do is just cut these off where I had them tied up to a whole heap of contraptions. To see what we've got here. It's been drying for a couple of days, so I hope I haven't over dried it. Move all these out of the way. Oh goodness me. One of my fears was the plastic will get stuck in there. Well, I don't know that I will do this again next time. I think next time I'll do what I usually do and put it onto two separate formers. I think this is going to be difficult here. I've got to take this off somehow. Hopefully I can get it away from this one because it is locked in there at the moment. Oh dear. Solid. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to end up cracking it. A mistake. I saw someone do that on, I wonder if I heated it up, whether that might help. I saw someone do that on YouTube, putting one on top of the other so that they fit, but I've never done it and my other way worked perfectly, so I don't know if this was such a great idea. But what I've got to try and do now somehow prise this one off. Well, that's it. What not to do when making a freeform resin sculpture. I hope you learned something from this today. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'm not going to waste it. I will make something else out of it. And I hope you'll be back to see what that is. Thanks for watching. See you next time.